You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics on the KROX video stream. It's brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Grove Mechanical, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston Public School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, along with the Crookston and Foston Eye Clinics, all bringing you Crookston Pirate video stream on KROX.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Well, and welcome to KROX Radio Stadium as we have Crookston Pirate Soccer on the air as they get ready to take on the Fergus Falls Otters as we wind down the regular season. Crookston, they're coming in at 1-8 on the season, while Fergus Falls they have one more win. They've picked up 2 wins this season. And speaking of wins, as you heard on KROX Radio just getting done a little bit ago, it was the Minnesota Twins beating the Texas Rangers by a score of 4-0. So it was 2 home runs for Byron Buxton. He had a leadoff home run again, and then he had a 3-run home run, and that counted for all 4 runs for the Twins this afternoon. That's a quick look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Another busy day here at the Crookston High School complex. You have soccer. Then right behind us is the Crookston Pirate tennis team. They're hosting the Moorhead Spuds in a duel there. As both soccer and tennis, their seasons come to an end here. Next week will be the final regular season games, and then they start the playoffs following that in the first full week of October. So it's hard to believe we're already at that time of year, and then the weather is even better. It is a gorgeous day today. We have a little bit of a wind, so that's keeping things, but this is perfect soccer weather here at KROX Radio Stadium. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We had a chance to talk with both head coaches. We'll hear from the head coach of the Fergus Falls Otters, Coach Paul Hicks. In his first year as head coach, we'll have his pregame comments coming up right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, Made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Fergus Falls Otters, Coach Hicks. And Coach, coming in, just looking over your schedule, you've had some tough opponents this year.
Yeah, as Crookston knows, it's a tough section. It's a tough conference. I mean, everyone's pretty even, but still, it's, you hate to be on the wrong side of those, but sometimes that's the way it breaks.
What have you been happy with from your team this season?
We've had a complete different change of style, so we're trying to focus a lot more on doing the little things correct, and we're getting there. I mean, it's a slow tide to turn.
What things do you want to see worked on here before playoffs start?
The main thing is we're just trying to get healthy and stay healthy. I mean, there's only a handful of games, and it's a quick, short season, and it doesn't take long to get banged up.
When you're playing well, what are you doing?
We're just keeping that positivity up, just going on the front foot and trying to keep everything going in the right direction and not sink back in on ourselves.
Are you more of an offensive or defensive team?
I'd say we probably err to defensive, but those are some of those things that we're working on trying to get away from.
How about your opponent, Crookston? Do you know anything about them?
Yeah, no, they've always been a tough competition, regardless of sort of what people think or say. I mean, that's where I said, everybody in this conference has a chance in every game, which makes it an exciting conference to be a part of.
And you mentioned health earlier. How is the health of your team right now?
Oh, I could do with a few more players. We've got luckily, we've only got one or two sort of serious, and everybody else is able to play through theirs. But it's finding that time to rest, and that's what gets tough.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for Otter victory this afternoon?
Just got to pass and keep moving forward. That's our main thing, and sort of stay away from the keeper.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck today and the rest of the season.
Thank you. Have a great day.
And that is the head coach of the Fergus Falls Otters, Coach Hicks, again in his first year as head coach for Fergus Falls. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we'll hear from the veteran head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Sarah Reese. We'll get her pregame comments. That's going to be coming up next as we continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota. Ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
2,
We
1.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Crookston Pirate girls soccer team, Coach Sarah Reese. And Coach, coming in, off your last game, you had maybe about a stretch of just about maybe 1/3 of the game where it just started a little slow, but then it sounded like you played pretty good after that.
Yeah, on Tuesday we traveled to Fergus Falls Hillcrest, and with the exception of the first 17 minutes, we played a really great game. They scored one just a bit into the second half. It ended up being a 4-0 game, but I think that I was happy to see them be able to take kind of a flat start and be able to pivot off of that, because that's pretty difficult. It was pretty warm on Tuesday, which we're thankful in one hand in September that we're having July weather conditions, but on the other hand, it was pretty warm and no wind. So we came out flat, but we were able to work through that. And I thought we played a pretty good game. We got shots off. We were getting movement. We weren't able to capitalize on the middle as much as I would have hoped for. Each team we're playing this year just really has done different variations. So we're a young team in the grand scheme of things, but we're working it through. Cambry Wongan has been playing in the goal as a 7th grader, which is pretty impressive. That's a big ask, and she's been doing a great job despite sort of a difficult situation with Shai having some injuries that she's needing to work through. And so I'm happy to have Shai back, and we'll get her back into the game. The goalkeeper spot is a little bit tricky in that you can't just like put someone in for 10 minutes and then take them out. So we have to make sure that she's prepared and ready. So we're going to work through that return to play protocol and hopefully can get her back in net and then have Cambry on the field, because as we saw in the beginning of the season, she's been making her place on the field as well.
You get ready to take on Fergus Falls, and what do you know about them?
Well, they are a 2A school, and they previously were 1A, and a couple of years ago they went up to 2A. I think they've been in the situation where they've kind of won some games, lost some games, sort of a little bit in that same predicament. And so we're hoping that it's a good competitive game. Our team has a lot of opportunities to be successful, and so we're hoping that today is when we can put all 80 minutes together. So, we can't, it's hard to win soccer games when you're flat for, 17 minutes. And whether you come back or not, like, there's momentum shifts, there's all of that comes with it. So we know that they're going to play a physical game. They're big, they're tall. So we expect that coming into it. And so we need to play that same game. The wind today, though, I do think will be a factor. I'm looking over your shoulder at the flag, and it is a flying. So good, bad, or otherwise, that will be a factor that we have to manage.
And as you get down to the final few games of the regular season, what are you looking for from your team here as you get closer to playoffs?
Well, we've had an abundance of injuries, so I feel like I'm playing a little bit of like chess. And putting a puzzle together all at the same time. So even today, just before the game, we were talking about maybe having changes in our formation, because at what point do you focus your attention on your defensive scheme, and at what point do you really have to say, well, we have to gamble in this area to create offense in this area? And so we're putting all of those pieces together and trying some new things. And if what we are doing isn't working, then we need to try something different. And so that's what we've been doing. But we also have to look at our personnel and whose skills match up well with each other. And so that's what we're trying to figure out that puzzle still.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Pirate victory today?
Well, we gotta shoot. We got to follow our shot and get the ball in the net. Like, we've had a bit of scoring kind of lulls. On Tuesday, Kiera Daniels was like just spectacular with her drive for the goal. So I'm hoping that translates to some goals. So we got to put the ball in the net. We have to play patient defense. High school soccer is about being patient because inevitably athletes will make mistakes with the ball. They don't keep it at their feet long enough. It's just what it is in development. So we have to play patient defense. And third, I think we need to keep the energy alive regardless of what happens. So I had to put all those little core things together.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And that is the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Sarah Reese, with her pregame comments here on the Riverview Health pregame show. Have the captains and the coaches. They are meeting right now, going over everything, and then we're just a few minutes away here from the start of this game. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Take a look at the starting lineups. That's going to be coming up next as we continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Welcome back to KROX Radio Stadium as the Crookston Pirates host the Fergus Falls Otters. And the Otters now in Section 8AA. Crookston's in Section 8A, but in the same conference. Well, let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Fergus Falls Otters. They will go like this. The starting goalkeeper will be Ava Thompson, a senior. Then it'll be out in the field, the Aubrey Nelson, a junior. Sierra Ochoa, a senior. Kinsey Zender, a sophomore. Ella Dirkman, a junior. Shay Katzenmeyer, a senior. Olivia Jurgens, a senior. Edie Helgeson, a freshman. Bella Rude, a senior. Avery Tonneson, a junior. Avery Oren, a senior. The starting lineup for the Fergus Falls Otters. They're coached by Paul Hicks in his first year as head coach, assisted by Amber Hovland. And taking a look at the Crookston Pirates starting lineups, they'll go with Jenica Reese, a freshman, Madeline Knudsen, a senior, Brooklyn Waldall, a junior, Anna Helstab, a freshman, Kinsley Wangan, a freshman. In goal will be Cambry Wangan, a 7th grader. Then Allison Abel, a sophomore. Kira Daniels, a junior. Nichelle Tellez Vasquez, a senior. And Haley Fritz, a sophomore. That's a look at the starting lineups. We'll take a break. We'll be back and have the start of the game coming up right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big, without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace.
And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Welcome back to KROX Radio Stadium as we're about ready to get this underway as the Crookston Pirates take on the Fergus Falls Otters. Crookston 1 win on the season. Fergus Falls, they have 2 on the year. All right, and we're about ready to get started as There we go. So Crookston in the navy blue uniforms, yellow numbers, and that's about it on the little white trim, it looks like. Fergus Falls, they have the maroon shorts. They have the white jersey tops with the maroon numbers. A little bit of yellow flared in there as well. And we are underway. Well, the Pirates, they're going to be going left or right, and they'll get a good start right away. A kick is going to be right on goal, so 18 seconds in, Crookston gets a shot on goal. So a good start for Crookston. They're going to use that wind. They have the wind at their back. Now a kick up the field is going to be taken by Fergus Falls. Crookston will knock it away. Now sort of going back and forth. Fergus Falls trying to get it up the field, and they're able to do so along the near sideline. Cutting into the small center there, getting it back, and the Pirates trying to clear it out, and they're going to be able to do that. See if we can get our crowd mic up here. So the ball kicked all the way. Well, the Pirates again putting a little pressure on, and the offside's going to be called on the Pirates. So offside's called. Fergus Falls will get the throw in. Again, right behind us, we have Pirate Girls Tennis. Pirates just outside the top 10 rankings. Thief River Falls, Staples Motley in the top 10 again, as the usual. Now Fergus Falls kicks it up, and the ball's batted around. Fergus Falls, they had a chance, but good hustle there by Matty Knudsen to kick it away. Now the Pirates will get it up the field along the near sideline. And it'll be Fergus Falls chasing it down, but giving chase is the Pirates. And our cameraman, multiple cameraman, like V is here, so now we'll So the Pirates on a beautiful afternoon here, putting a little pressure early on here, using that wind at their back at their advantage. We'll have a corner kick as Brooklyn Waldall will kick it. She has the left hamstring taped up. Both teams suffering a lot of injuries. Now the kick from Waldall is going to sail back behind the net out of bounds. So Crookston, they got a shot on goal 18 seconds into it. And continue to put a little bit of pressure in. So the ball put in play. And Fergus, that's on the far side. Fritz tries to kick it away, and then Fergus Falls will steal it away on the far side. Reese kicks it off a Fergus Falls player. Now the ball along the far sideline is kicked back. Just back and forth we go. Oh. So we have a stoppage. And the kick along the far side. Fergus Falls putting a little bit of pressure on, and now they go in, and is it in? Or yes, it is. That'll be a goal for the Otters. Didn't see who got that. Who scored? Now Blake's going to look it up here on the replay. So a 1-0 lead, 35-40 remaining in the first half. So that'll be the 4:20 mark for Fergus Falls. The Otters get on the board. So the Otters making a little bit of hay on their first real scoring opportunity. They're able to score a goal. And now coming up along the near sideline, that was Fergus Falls' Avery Oren, the senior. Goes out of play. They'll have a throw in right to the left of the Fergus Falls bench. Fergus Falls with 2 wins on the year, Crookston with 1. Both teams would really need a win here. Now Fergus Falls. They'll have a corner kick. Player defense doesn't want to give up another goal here. And the kick is knocked away, and Knudsen knocked to the ground, gets right back up. Fergus Falls still with the ball, and I didn't see what the call was there, but Crookston will get the ball. Offsides? How is it possible to have offsides when okay. They're saying it was offsides. Yeah, interesting there. Crookston will take it. And now the Pirates going to bring it up across midfield. Pushing it up was Kira Daniels. But Fergus Balls knocks the ball away, and it's going to roll out of play. Tracking it down will be Haley Fritz. So she gets it to Reese. So the goal was scored by Bella Rude, the senior. And it's a 1-0 lead for Fergus Falls. 7 minutes and 18 seconds into the game. 1-0. Fergus Falls with the lead on the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Right behind us, Crookston Pirate Girls Tennis taking on the Moorhead Spuds. As the Pirates, just like soccer, winding down with their regular season. Pirates will likely be the number 3 seed in the section tournament. Staples 1, Thief River Falls 2. Now Crookston will have a free kick. It's going to be Knutson. And she'll kick it right on goal. It comes loose and, it just goes off the post. Oh, man. So the Pirates a golden opportunity after the free kick. It goes off the arms and the chest of the goalie. The rebound goes off to the side, and then Crookston's kick just goes to the left and hits the left post. So the Pirates, they've had a couple grade A scoring opportunities here. Haven't been able to cash in yet, trailing 1-0, but still putting pressure on Fergus Falls. Trying to take advantage of the wind at their back here in this first half. Now Teles Vasquez overruns the ball. Fergus Falls picks it up. They're going to push it up the field, and it's going to be tracked down by Aubrey Nelson. Nelson along the far side, hits the brakes. Now cuts back towards the middle. Tries a centering pass. That's going to be knocked down and played by Helgeson. Helgeson and the Otters put one towards the goal, and coming over to make the save is the 7th grader, Cambry Wangan. Now Shai Burnett is back, and she's going to be playing in the field. When she does play, she was the starting goaltender. Now the Pirates, Maddie Knutson will have a free kick. Now Knutson ready. Big kick up the field, taken by Fritz, and handball. So Fergus Falls will get it, and it'll be Katzenmeyer. Picking it up, the Otters. And the ball bouncing around. Teles Vasquez kicks it up and trying to track it down as Waldal. She'll boot it forward, and that's going to go out of play. So Fergus Falls will have a throw in right in front of the Pirate bench. Well, they're struggling with the, I don't know if there's not any, doesn't look like there's any ball trackers here, which you're supposed to have at every high school soccer match. And Crookston doesn't look like we have those today. So the Otters try to get it in. And they'll throw it in, and it's going to go off the shin of, well, they're going to say off a Fergus Falls player. It'll be a Crookston ball again. Throwing it in again will be Aubrey Bartram. Throw in, knocked off of Allison Obel, and Fergus Falls gets the throw in along the near side, and the kick bouncing around, and the Otters, they've shown some pretty good speed here. They play a tough schedule. They play bigger schools. They played Fergus Falls Hillcrest Academy. They've also played Detroit Lakes. Well, Crookston not playing Detroit Lakes this year for the first time in many years. And the kick, the throw in. And the Pirates lose it out of play. So once again, Fergus Falls will have a chance here on the quarter. They lead 1-0. They scored 4 minutes and 20 seconds into the game with the corner kick, 27-18 remaining. And the quarter kick is, well, it went off a Pirate, then the Otters kicked it towards net, but able to clear it out was Crookston. I think that was, I didn't see exactly who that was. May have been Obel that cleared it out. Now the Pirates will have a, they're going to award it to Fergus Falls, so they're going to have another corner kick. Crookston thought that they were going to be able to have it, but Fergus Falls, they'll get the corner kick. And the kick towards the net, trying to clear it away. Or the Pirates, they're not able to do so. And then a kick right on goal. Diving down is Wangen. And then it's kicked out of play. And they're going to say it was last touch by Fergus Falls. So a nice job by the Pirates there. Wangen was able to slide over and make the initial save. And then the Pirates were able to kick it off a Fergus Falls player out of bounds. So the Pirates will be kicking at Maddie Knudsen. And Knudsen ready. And the kick deflecting around. And Fergus Falls will pick it up. They'll put a shot right on goal again. And Wangen comes up, scoop it up. Well, the Otters steal it away again, but Maddie Knudsen comes over, knocks it away. She'll track it down in the corner, then has it stolen away by an Otter, but stepping out of bounds is Fergus Falls, so Crookston will get it on a throw-in. Throwing it in for Crookston will be Hellstab. Now, Tellez Vasquez kicks it up the field, looking up for some room. Are the Pirates. They kick it up the field. Reese tracks it down before it goes out of bounds. Fergus Falls now with it. Reese tried to steal it away, but it goes out of play, and it'll be Fergus Falls' ball. The Otters will throw it in. And throwing it in for Fergus Falls will be Kenzie Zender, the sophomore. Pirates kick it back, and it looks like it's going to roll out of play. Fergus Falls will have it. Ready to kick it for the Otters will be Zender. Again, a pretty good wind into the face of the Otters here in this first half. Now Now playing it for Fergus Falls is Katzenmeyer. She has it taken away by the Pirates. Now Teles Vasquez kicks it over to the near side and booted back up the field. Fergus Falls catches up with it. Making a move is Helgeson. Helgeson dumps it up, goes right through, and there's a foot race. And coming up and making the save will be Wangen. Good hustle there by the 7th grader, Cambry Wangen. Now she gives it a boot. She doesn't come out to get that. It could have been a pretty easy shot on goal for Fergus Falls. So good heads-up play by the 7th grader. This is only her, I think it's 3rd or 4th game. She's filled in for the injured Shia Brunette, who is back and able to play, but she'll be playing in the field if she does play here today after the injury. Pirates also have Michaela Tarrin, who's out for the rest of the season with a knee injury. He's going to need surgery on that. Now Fergus Falls, they lose the ball. Teles Vasquez gets it up to Waldall. Waldall has it stolen away by Vigasa. Now the Otters, they have it stolen away by the Pirates, booting it away, but not quite far enough. And finally, the Pirates get it up a little bit, but then Fergus Falls comes right back up. They kick it up the field, and that's offsides again. Had quite a few offsides early on in this. Well, we're almost halfway through the first half. From KROX Radio Stadium here in Crookston at the Crookston High School, right out the back door. Beautiful addition to the campus here. You have the tennis courts right behind us, 8 courts there. Then you have the practice soccer fields. .27 remaining. And we'll have a handball called. That one bounced up pretty high, and Pirates called for the handball. Now kicking it will be Katzenmeyer for Fergus Falls. The Otters lead 1-0, scoring 4 minutes and 20 seconds into the matchup. Now the Pirates try to kick it along the far side, and giving chase there was Hallie Perry. Pirates just trying to clear it out, not able to do so. Fergus Falls picks it up. Now they have a little pressure on. And breaking by, Wangen comes up and makes the, well, tried to make the save, was run into. She's holding the shoulder a little bit, but again, good hustle play by the youngster. Literally putting her body on the line there and comes up with the stop. Again, Fergus Falls. Seems like every opportunity they've had has been a very good one. Fergus Falls leading 1-0. Now the corner kick for the Otters, and that is kicked away by Knutson, but it well, bouncing around and picking it up for the Otters is Tonneson. She gets it up now right in front, and Wangen comes up and makes another save. This is the most aggressive we've seen Wangen in net, so you can tell she's starting to feel quite a bit more comfortable in that new role, and she is doing a fantastic job here this afternoon. So the ball goes out of play. 19-23 and counting remaining in this first half, just over halfway through. Crookston only 1 win on the season. Fergus Falls with 2. So Fergus Falls with it. Pirates trying to. It's been in Fergus Falls end here for quite a few minutes now, and the Pirates just want to get it back. And now it's Perry trying to win a foot race to the ball. She catches up with it, makes a move, gets by tries to get by one defender, still with the control of the ball, dribbling. And has the ball kicked out of bounds, last touch by Fergus Falls. $18-10 remaining. Reese going to throw it in. Reese tosses it in, and coming away with the ball will be the Pirates' Kinsley Wangen. Now the centering pass goes a little too far as the wind took that. Now we'll have a couple of substitutions. So Avery Oren and Sierra Ochoa will check back in for Fergus Falls. Now the kick. It'll be Knudsen. Puts a kick, it goes wide right of the goal, but nice leg there by Knudsen. On KROX Radio tonight, we're going to have the Red Lake Falls Eagles taking on the Sacred Heart Eagles at the Amirth in East Grand Forks. You can hear that right here on KROX Radio. About 7 o'clock or so will be the pre-match coverage. 7:30 will be the first serve. That one should be a good one. Sacred Heart, the top team in Section 8A right now. Only one loss on the season. And that is to Ada Borup West, who is number 2. But Ada Borup has played I'd say a tougher schedule thus far, especially going down to that Burnsville tournament, where the top Class A and AA teams played. You get invited to that, you go. Now bringing it up for Fergus Falls. Along the near side is Helgeson. Helgeson makes a move, but puts a little bit of a kick on, a light one, and able to make the save again is Wangen, who has been busy here. Wangen, about 6-7 saves at least here in this first half. She's been busy. Now the Otters kick it up, but again, there's Knudsen. Now it goes up to Waldal. Waldal, foot race, and the Otters able to kick it out, and the Pirates will have a throw-in along the near sideline. They quickly get the ball in, and that's going to be right up, making the move, and a kick by Daniels right on. Boy, nice play by Daniels. So she was running out of room, was able to get a kick on goal, and coming up to make the save will be Ava Thompson. Now the Pirates, Knudsen, she's everywhere. And the Otters will get it up, and it's going to be a race again. Fergus Falls with it. They'll put a shot on, and it just goes deflected off the hands of a diving Wangen off the side of the net, and we'll have another substitution checking in. Will be... let's see. That'll be Abigail Schumann, the senior. She'll be checking in for Helgeson, the freshman. And the kick, that is going to be taken by the Pirates. They'll kick it up along the near side, but that's going to go out of play. So throwing it in for Fergus Falls will be Tonninson. Tonninson puts it up over. And it goes off the, well, they're going to say last touch by Crookston. It'll be Fergus Falls' ball. Throw in. Pirates bounces over a Pirate, and a kick is on, and it goes over the net. Boy, the Pirates had 4 blue jerseys right around that ball when it hit, but it bounces up and over. And then Fergus Falls had a golden opportunity there to add their second goal of the game, but they kicked it too high. .13:20 remaining. Knutsen's kick, that's going to be stolen away by the Otters, and making a move, getting by Knutsen, and the kick is, the initial save was made by Wangen, and then following it up, who was that? They got the rebound and kicked it in. Turn around. And I think that was Abigail Schumann that got the rebound and knocked it in. So it's now a 2-0 lead for the Fergus Falls Otters. So Bella Rude scores the first goal, 4 minutes and 20 seconds in. So that would be 28-15. And again, Abigail Schumann gets her first goal of the game, and it is a 2-0 lead for Fergus Falls. Taking advantage of their opportunities here in this first half. So the Otters with it along the far side, and it's going to be kicked up, taken by Knutsen. Knutsen boots it up the field. Knocked down by the Otters. Perry tried to get it to Reese, but it's stolen away. Now playing it for the Pirates is Daniels. Daniels tried to get it up the field, but again, Fergus Falls steals it away. Now Fritz picks it up for Crookston. Turns around, gets it up to Teles Vasquez. Back to Knutsen. Knutsen tried to get it up to a teammate, then a kick from Fergus Falls from about 25 yards out. One hopper right to Wangen. She's able to corral the ball for a save. Now the Pirate kick taken by Fergus Falls. And we're going to have a stoppage, and Fergus Falls will get it. And the Pirates kick it up the field. Again, the Pirates haven't had they had some pretty good pressure early on in the game, but it's been mostly Fergus Falls the last 15, 20 minutes. We'll have more substitutions. Now coming in for Crookston will be Shia Burnett. She'll come in, and for Fergus Falls, looks like it might be Ashlyn Wohlers. She checks in. Also checking in, I believe, is Delia Vesica. Coming up on 10 minutes remaining in this first half, Fergus Falls leading 2-0. And trying to put a little pressure on the Pirates again. A kick goes wide right. I think they're going to say his last touch by Crookston, so the Otters will get a corner kick. So the corner kick for Juergens, captain, and that's going to sail off behind the net out of play. So Crookston will get the goal kick, and that will be Knutson. So Maddie ready. And she kicks it up the field. Otters tried to keep it in, and now Knutson, long kick up. That's going to go off of one of the Pirates. Took one in the chops there, but Crookston keeps going. Daniels pooches a little pass over to Burnett. Burnett picks it up. Good to see Shia back out on the field after missing a few games due to injury. And the Pirates Hellstab kicks it back, kicks it again, up to Waldall, and offside's going to be called. .8:22 remaining. First half of play. Fergus Falls leading 2-0. Twins baseball, they beat Texas 4-0. As Byron Buxton with a solo home run and a 3-run home run, accounting for all 4 runs. Now the Twins will wrap up the season at Philadelphia. Now the ball loose. Fergus Falls is going to have it stolen away by Knutson again. Knutson, nice hustle. Crookston, they have some pretty good defenders on both soccer teams. The Pirate girls have Maddie Knutson, and on the boys' side, they have McCody Weber. I would say McCody Weber, he's probably the best defensive player I've seen in all the soccer games we've watched or covered this season. He is a tremendous player. Now Fergus Falls, they would love to get one more goal here before halftime. They lead 2-0 right now. Stoppage will allow 2 new subs in. Fergus Falls will throw it in. Throw taken by Tellez Vasquez. Now it's kicked up, cross into, Fergus Falls giving chase, picking it up first, and Daniels almost was able to knock it away, but the Otters, not sure what the Otter was doing, waiting so long for something to happen, and then Daniels came hustling up and forced the Otters to kick it out of bounds. Now the ball goes out of play, and it'll be Crookston ball. Six minutes remaining. First half of play, 2-0. Fergus Falls with the lead. Crookston trying to find the back of the net. It's been few and far between this season. Pirates have been shut out a lot. Young squad. They have 3 seniors total, and one of them is out for the rest of the season. They only have 3 juniors, 4 sophomores, and the rest are 7th, 8th, and 9th graders. .5:18 remaining. First half, Fergus Falls leading 2-0. Reese plays it along the far side. Pirates trying to put a little pressure on Fergus Falls, but again, the Otters knock it away. Pirates get it right back. Well, now the ball is loose, and Waldall had a wide open net. She did not Twist her hips to get that around and misses the wide open net. Nobody can believe it. .4:19 remaining. The Pirates just might have missed the best opportunity they've had to score all season long. And that's just sort of how the season has gone for the Pirates. They could not find the net. Now the kick, that's going to be right on. And saved by Ava Thompson, goalkeeper for Fergus Falls. Now she's going to boot it up the field. Knutson comes up to play it. So Fergus Falls will throw it in on the far side. 3.5 minutes and counting remaining. Throw goes off the head of an Otter, right out of play, and Reese will pick it up. Reese ready to throw it in. And Pirates kick it towards the net. Now the kick up the field, it's bouncing around. This time the Pirates able to get a piece of it. Now it's Reese along the far side, bringing it up, puts a shot on goal, and a save made by Ava Thompson. Good job by Reese, using that speed along the far side. 2.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Fergus Falls leading 2-0. Pirate girls tennis. Oh, now offside's going to be called once again on the Pirates this time. So Pirate girls tennis, they're playing Moorhead. Right next to us here. Coming up tomorrow on KROX and KROX TV. On KROX Radio, we'll have a doubleheader. We have Crookston Pirate volleyball. They'll be playing at tomorrow afternoon. They'll be taking on Climax Fisher, and we'll have that 4 o'clock. Pregame 4:30, the first serve. And then after that on KROX Radio and KROX TV, we'll have Crookston Pirate football hosting Ada Borup West. Big game tomorrow night in northwestern Minnesota will be the number 8th ranked Red Lake County Rebels taking on the number 3 ranked Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. That should be a dandy top game in the state, I would imagine, in Class A. 2 undefeated teams playing for the number 1 seed, and more than likely, just the only difference will be who's going to wear what jersey at the Fargo Dome. Under a minute remaining. Now Reese takes a tumble. Ball goes out of play. It was last touch by Fergus Falls. No, they're going to say it's last touch by Reese. It'll be Fergus Falls' ball. And we're down to 30 seconds remaining in this first half. 2-0. Fergus Falls with the lead. Now the kick going to be taken by Knutson. Knutson has the ball taken away. Now a kick right up front, and Fergus Falls has another chance, and Wangen with a diving save. And that should be about it here for the first half of play. Fergus Falls with the lead, 2-0 over Crookston, and we have halftime. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the halftime show coming up right after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf, volleyball,
Trap shooting,
hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir,
visual arts,
Speech.
theater,
Leo Club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
My education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
And welcome back to KROX Radio Stadium as the Fergus Falls Otters lead the Crookston Pirates by a score of 2-0 in high school girls soccer action. As we take a look at the first half scoring, it was 4 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. Bella Rude scored the first goal to give Fergus Falls a 1-0 lead. Then with the 28-15 mark, it was Abigail Schumann scoring off a rebound and was able to knock it in, and it is a 2-0 lead. Both teams had several opportunities to score, and the Pirates had quite a few quality chances as well, including one with an open net, nobody in front of the net at all, and they just missed wide right. So this game could easily be a 2-1 game. So that's what we have here for scoring. 2-0 lead for the Fergus Falls Otters. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and also our the schedule for the rest of tonight as well. That's all going to be coming up right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses. We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Good times to be together. Happy Joe's.
And welcome back to KROX Radio Stadium as the Fergus Falls Otters lead by a score of 2-0 over the Crookston Pirates in girls soccer. As we take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Draft Sports Bar and Grill, they have a wide variety of menu items, a little bit of something for everybody, and they still have that patio. The outdoor patio for dining, and this week, and it even looks like into this weekend and into next week as well, should be perfect for using that patio. But they have appetizers, they have soup, they have chili, their award-winning chili. They have entrees of burgers, they have pasta, they have tacos, they have steak, they have all kinds of things, a little bit of something for everybody. On the menu at Draft Sports Bar and Grill, great place to go before or after the game, Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Again, 4-0 the Minnesota Twins. They beat the Texas Rangers. And that is the only final that we have so far. Other things going on. High school volleyball tonight on KROX Radio. We'll have Red Lake Falls at Sacred Heart. 7 o'clock is the pre-match coverage. 7:30 the first serve. And then girls tennis, they're taking on Moorhead as we speak right behind us. That started at 4:30. The Minnesota Wild, they'll host Dallas tonight at 7 o'clock. Junior high volleyball, Crookston's at Red Lake Falls. Varsity volleyball tonight, Climax Fishers at Norman County Easteel and Hitterdal, Bagley at Fertile Beltrami, Warren Alvarado Oslo at Red Lake County Central, Stephen Argyle at the Northern Freeze, Warroad at East Grand Forks, Lake of the Woods at Thief River Falls, Roseau at Kitson County Central, Winnimac at Foston, Lake Park Audubon at Ada Borup West, Park Christian at Monoman Waban, Barnesville at Dilworth, Glendon, Felton, just to name a few. And that's a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update as we now get ready for the second half of play with Fergus Falls leading Crookston by a score of 2-0. Now Crookston, they'll be going into the wind. Fergus Falls will have the wind at their back, and Crookston will start it off the second half with the ball. Now the Knutson's kick is deflected. Elstab will track it down along the near side, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Fergus Falls. It'll be Crookston ball. So the Pirates will throw it in. And the throw in goes out of bounds. So Fergus Falls ready to throw it in. It's going to be taken by Teles Vasquez. She gets it up. Now it's knocked away, and that's Abel getting it up to Fritz. Fritz punches it forward, and then the Otters will kick it right back over. Hellstab. Set off the chest or the shoulder, is able to play it. Now Reese tried to knock the ball away, but the Otters are bringing it up. That's Nelson. Nelson, it's right in front, and the kick is off wide to left, and there's another player. There's been a lot of opportunities, but the Otter player that kicked that wide left just put both hands over her face and just said, "How did I do that?" Again, a lot easier said than done when you're running full speed, and that's what makes the great players different from the average, is how you can handle that and be able to make those moves when you're going at full speed. Now the Pirates trying to get it out of their zone. They do. They kick it up the field. Fergus Falls will give chase. Now with it, kicking it up is Katzenmeyer. Now played by Jurgens, back to Katzenmeyer. She kicks it forward, and the Pirates, Knutson, catches up with the ball. Right back to the Otters. Little pooch kick, and the goaltender tries to dive for it, and then, somehow Fergus Falls missed that. Wangen came up to try to play it, wasn't able to stop it, and Fergus Falls, they had a wide open net, and that just missed. I don't know if I've seen two better chances without a goal scored in one game ever. Both teams are just questioning themselves, saying, what is happening here today? This has just been crazy. The Pirates had a grade A opportunity. Fergus Falls just had one as well. And with 3 minutes and 23 seconds into the second half, just underway here at KROX Radio Stadium in Crookston. Well, the goalie coach, Anna Brecken, she was a goalkeeper at Minnesota Crookston. She was going over some instructions for Wangen. Again, Wangen only a 7th grader, and she is not the starting goaltender to start the season. Shia Burnett was, but Shia was injured, so they said we're going to be able to play her a little bit, but she's going to be out in the field. We've seen her a little out on the field, but getting her back into the swing of things and not playing her the full game to let her heal up all the way. So Wangen stepped in as a 7th grader and said, I'll do it. Well, I don't know if she said I'll do it, but she was told you're going to do it. And she has done a nice job. And but obviously a little green yet. Now the Pirates. Knutson. That's kicked away by the Otters in a foot race to the corner, and it goes out of play. Last touch by Fergus Falls. Well, you just look at next year for the Pirates without Maddie Knutson back there. That's going to be a whole different story. Boy, she is a outstanding player for the Pirates defensively. Now the throw in for Crookston. Hellstab. Try to get it into Reese, but goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Pirates. Now a throw in for Fergus Falls. Tossing it in was Bella Rude, who scored the first goal of the game, just over 4 minutes in. And we'll have a corner kick for Fergus Falls. Just over 34 minutes in counting remaining. Both teams have had excellent opportunities to score. And the kick is, well, the Pirates able to, Reese wisely jumped over the ball as she was coming along. So I was going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Fergus Falls, so she just jumped over it, let it go out of bounds. Nice heads-up play by Reese, who's another youngster, 9th grader. 2-0. Fergus Falls with the lead. They scored 4 minutes and 20 seconds in, and then 28-15 are the times of their first 2 goals. A kick by Knutson, going to be taken by Daniels. Daniels runs into a Fergus Falls player. Then Reese picks up the loose ball, kicks it up the field, across midfield. Now comes right back. Hellstab again. Gets it up to Daniels. Now the Otters, they're pushing it up. Nice pass. And the kick is going to be scooped up by Wangen. Boy, the Otters, they've had some really nice passing in this game, especially as the game has progressed. Now the kick, the wind took that a little bit. It shot off straight to the side. Now the throw in for Rude. She'll get it back. She kicks one right towards a centering pass, and coming up again is Wangen to make a sliding save. I have to give a lot of credit to Wangen, who has been well coached, obviously, by the Pirate coaching staff, but she has become more aggressive each and every game. That's what you like to see. Now Fergus Falls try to get the ball up, and it goes off of a Pirate out of bounds. Now checking in, we'll have for Fergus Falls, Esther Covington and Delia Vigasa. So the Otters kick it out of play. So battling along the far side, and the ball goes out of bounds. Kinsley Wangen was battling for it. Kinsley, another freshman on the Pirate team. Now checking in for Fergus Falls will be Anna Sem, a junior. Center mid. So now the Pirates try to clear it out, and now Fritz will kick it up forward, and the Otters kick it off. What are we going to have? So it'll be Fergus Falls' ball. And the free kick, it's going to be played by Wangen, who comes up and grabs the ball. 29 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the game. Well, the Pirates just haven't been able to get much offensive pressure here. Well, really, they haven't got any in this second half. Fergus Falls, they've got some depth. Crookston hasn't subbed a whole lot here. Now kick goes off of Reese. Fritz plays it, gets it up and over. Now Waldall plays it. Waldall tries to kick it up to herself, and that's knocked out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Pirates. Oh, they're going to say is last touch by the Pirates. So Fergus Falls will get the throw in. Reese comes up, plays it. Now Waldall kicks it towards midfield, and the Otters will blast it up, and it's going to be a foot race again. Fergus Falls with it, 2-on-2, and a kick right on, and once again, Cambry Wangen makes the save. .28-23 remaining. So the Otters leading 2-0. Putting some more pressure on the Pirates. Nice move along the far side, and now a kick, and that's going to be a wide of the goal to the right. Well, Pirate girls tennis. They're another substitution. So Fergus Falls doing a nice job of keeping their players fresh. Ashlyn Wohlers will check in. Now the Pirates, Coach Sarah Reese, assisted by Anna Brecken, Shelley Erdman, Amanda Wangen. Shelley Erdman's been a mainstay of the Pirate girls soccer program for many, many years. If I remember right, this is Coach Sarah Reese's 19th year as head coach. So 26:49 remaining. And Fergus Falls with the corner kick, and that's knocked away by the Pirates. Still not out of any trouble. And now the kick by the Otters goes out of play, and the Pirates will have it. So 26-20. Remaining, Fergus Falls, they've been pretty dominant here for, I'd say, about 3/4 of this game thus far. Pirates had a good start. First, maybe 8 to 10 minutes. They had some good pressure. They had some chances. They had a chance with a wide open goal and just weren't able to punch it in. Pirate girls soccer, they will be up in Hibbing on Saturday. Pirate boys soccer, they're going to play Mesabi East on Friday and Hibbing on Saturday. And the reason why the girls aren't making that same double header is because Mesabi East does not have a varsity girls team for the second year in a row now. Usually the boys and girls would varsity, the one varsity team would play, the other would play right after, and it'd be a fun trip. Now they'll just play Hibbing back to back. The boys will play at 11 on Saturday and the girls will play at 1. That's what's next up for the Pirate girls soccer team. As the Otters get the pass up, trying to get a kick on goal, but just missing. Was it deflected by a Pirate? Nope, they're going to say the kick was just off the mark. That was Vegasaw. And at the last kick towards goal. Now the kick is going to be taken. Vasquez Tellez tried to get it up. Now Knudsen playing it. Gets it back. Pirates just can't get it out of get any offense going here as Fergus Falls continues to control play here in the second half. Logan makes another stop. And a kick will go wide left of the goal by Fergus Falls. Now Knudsen ready. And the kick. It's Reese with it. And her kick goes out of play. It'll be a Fergus Falls throw-in. We'll have another substitution. Checking in for Fergus Falls will be Helgeson. And she will replace Wohlers. The throw-in, rolling along, and it's going to roll out of play. They're going to say last touch by Crookston. It'll be Fergus Falls throw-in. And I think we are going to have the flip throw-in. She was trying it at halftime and just wasn't able to get both hands on it, and it went up in the air. Never got in play, so Crookston will have the throw-in now. Oh, she's going to try it again. And that time she gets it. Her teammates love it. That takes some talent right there. Some athleticism, that's for sure. So she is able to get it in. The second time was a charm. 21:54 remaining, and Pirate is down after getting it in the face, so they'll stop the clock with 21:45 remaining in this half. So we'll take a break for this injury timeout, and we'll be back right after this.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big.
Happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
Well, the injured Pirate is coming off. We're happy to say on her own power, but taking one to the head there was Allison Abel. She'll come out. They're going to get her some water and now the Pirates trying to get a little pressure on the Fergus Falls defense. They haven't had much here in this half. Now the ball goes out of play. They're going to say last touch by Fergus Falls. It'll be Crookston ball. And checking in for Crookston will be Lainey Wagner. She's going to come in for Teles Vasquez. So the Pirates will try a throw-in. And the Otters take control, trying to push it up the field. Again, using their speed, and the ball is going to go out of play. Well, it looked like, I think Pirate might have got a foot on it. So the Otters get it in. Now Knudsen. They'll kick it right back up. The Otters will kick it back. Now the ball, and we're going to have offsides. So that'll be offsides over halfway through the second half. Again on KROX radio tonight, we're going to have some high school volleyball. The Sacred Heart Eagles hosting the Red Lake Falls Eagles. The big Section 8A matchup at the Mirth in East Grand Forks. Have that on KROX radio tonight. Be listening for that. Tomorrow on the radio, we have a doubleheader of Pirate Sports. We'll have volleyball against Climax Fisher at 4:30, and then we'll have Pirate football. Kickoff at 7, pregame at 6:20, or right after Pirate volleyball and Climax Fisher. There should be some kind of a state law. There's no other sports besides football on Fridays. More so for the kids that would want to watch the football game. Now the kick. Well, that's the Pirates Waldall battling for it in the far corner as the ball knocked away. And the Pirates kicked it back and trying to track it down on the far side. The Otters come. No, they're going to say they're out of play. So the Pirates will have a throw in. So Wagon along the far side. Now the Otters resume control. They lose it again. And now the Otters get it right back. It'll be Crookston ball. They'll have the throw in. And a handball called, so Pirates will throw it in once more. Now the football season after Friday night, tomorrow night, 2.5 weeks left of the regular season. Now the kick for the Pirates. Waldall was trying to give chase, and so was Perry. Ball's kicked out of play, and Waldall going, she's jogging with a noticeable limp there. And it looks like she'll be taken out. She has that left hamstring taped up, and that might be acting up on her a little bit. Now it'll be Reese with the throw in. That's deflected out of play, and it will be Fergus Wall's ball. Now the throw in for Reese. And Fergus Falls clears it away. Pirates miss on a kick attempt, and Fergus Falls will pick it up. A nice pass, a little too far, giving chase. Are both Knutson and Knutson comes away with it along the near corner. Knutson just holding off the Otter and now kicks it over. The Hellstab. Now it goes up. The Fergus Falls will get it, puts a shot on, just to, or should say wide right. So again, Crookston, I don't believe they've had a shot on goal here in this second half. Getting close to 15 minutes remaining in the game. 2-0. Fergus Falls with the lead. Knutson ready. And the kick going to be taken by the Otters. Nice pass, and well, it's still loose, and the Pirates able to kick it away. And well, it's going to be a track down on the near side. Good hustle there by Wohlers. Wohlers showed some pretty good speed. All these Otters seem to have pretty good speed. Again, only 2 wins on the season, but they play against some of the bigger schools in the area. They're in Class AA, so that's part of the reason why. Well, in tennis, they have 3 classes now, and Perham is in AA, but East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls, they're in A, so Perham continues to grow like crazy. Well, part of that is you build the new high school the right way, like they did. And you live in Lakes Country. That never hurts. And they pull a lot from the Perham area as well. Now it'll be Hellstab. She throws it in. Now back to Hellstab. She tries to get it over to Fritz. Fritz will catch up with it. Turns around and Fergus Falls kicks it back, just going back and forth now, and looks like the ball will roll out of play, and Crookston will get a throw in. Now the Otters putting a shot right on, and Wangen makes another save with 12.5 minutes remaining. Still 2-0, Crookston. They had 3 goals. Was it against Melrose? Most of their games this season, they have been shut out. Well, the Pirates. Well, good battle there by Crookston's Kira Daniels, and she is knocked to the ground. Oh, that's good hustle by Kira. Getting after it. Forced that play. That'll be Maddie Knudsen. Maddie's kick is... Well, ping pong back and forth, and they're going to think a handball was called on Fergus Falls. Checking in shortly will be Esther Covington. So now it'll be Knudsen again. She gets the kick up, and coming up to make the save will be the goalkeeper, Ava Thompson. Thompson, nice kick. Crosses midfield, taken by the Otters. That's Helgeson. Helgeson tries a pass, and, well, it is going to be caught up by one of her teammates, and then a kick goes wide left. Approaching 10 minutes remaining. Crookston trailing 2-0. Fergus Falls looking for their 3rd win of the season. Crookston girls tennis, they're taking on Moorhead. He's in a bit of a different lineup. They'll have, what is it, Parents' Day, usually Senior Day. That's all on the same day when they host Roseau and Park Rapids on Saturday. That's always when you know playoffs are. When you have that triangular here in Crookston, that's when you know playoffs are coming. It's usually one of the last matches of the season, the last section matches, that is, for sure, each year. Now the kick goes out of the reach of Knudsen, and the Otters, they're going to have a breakaway coming in. The kick is in. It goes right by Wangan. And they, again, get, it was about a 2-on-1 there. And just using their speed were the Otters once again, and they take a 3-0 lead. And that was Bella Root again. So the time of that would be 31:04, so that would be 71:04, the time of the goal. Belarud gets her 2nd of the game. And now the Pirates, they were going to try to answer, but Fergus Falls able to kick it away. Now Reese is going to put a kick towards net, but that goes wide left. Three 3-0 Fergus Falls with the lead. 8.5 minutes and counting remaining. Fritz along the far side for the Pirates. Tries to get the ball out of there. Now Knudsen catches up with it. She'll get it over to Bartram. Bartram has it taken away by the Otters. And the Otters kick goes out of play. 3-0, Fergus Falls with the lead. Crookston 1-8 on the season. Fergus Falls 2-10. Hard to believe we're going to be into October next week already. Doesn't feel like it, that's for sure, and we're fine with that. Now the Pirates see if they can try to find the net somewhere here. Well, that's the Otters take the ball away. Now a pass back is going to be tracked down. Kicking it forward was Olivia Jurgens. Now the Pirates kick it up the field. Burnett gets it up. Perry giving chase, and it's going to be knocked away by the Otters. And then Fergus Falls knocks it out of play. Reese is going to throw it in. Jenica with the throw in. Now it's Wangen. Kinsley tries a kick, and that's going to go out of play. And last touch by Fergus Falls. That'll be a corner kick for the Pirates, and Maddie Knudsen will come all the way up to do the quarter kick. 6:20 remaining. 3-0, Fergus Falls with the lead. And taking a lot of time here. Now it's taken about over a minute off the clock. And Knudsen ready. And the kick is going to go to the side of the net. So we'll have two substitutions. Checking in are Schumann and Zoe Graham also checking in for Fergus Falls. I want to say they have played everybody now. Crookston will throw it in. Reese gets it over to Daniels. Now centering pass. Fritz grabs it. Her kick is going to be saved by Thompson. Just under 5 minutes remaining. 3-0, Fergus Falls with the lead. Pirates Hellstab trying to track down the ball right in front of the Pirate bench. But it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crookston. That'll be Fergus Falls. The throw in from Wohlers, and that'll be an illegal throw in. Wohlers steals the ball right back. Then the Pirates trying to gain control. Now the ball is kicked. Reese kicks it to herself and now knocks it down. Now Wangen has it knocked away. Fergus Falls with it. Now the ball's knocked away by Knudsen out of play, and it'll be a throw in for Fergus Falls. 3:50 remaining. 3-0. Fergus Falls leading Crookston. And coming up next for Pirate Girls Soccer, they'll be at Hibbing on Saturday, a 1 o'clock start. They were supposed to play at 11, but then they moved that around. The boys will play at 11 since they're staying overnight. They'll play Mesabi East Friday at 7, and then they'll turn around and play Hibbing. Until the colors of the leaves are starting to change, because even in Hibbing, hotel rooms are going for $200 plus a night. Now it's another chance for the Otters, and a kick with 3:06 remaining is going to sneak by. And that will be a goal by Bella Rude. So Rude gets the hat trick. No, that's not Rude, is it? So that's going to be Avery Oren. Two goals in each half now for Fergus Falls. Time of the goal will be 76:55. So Avery Oren, Ohren. It's the fourth goal of the game, 2 in each half, 4:20, 28:15, 71:04, and 76:55, the time of the goals for Fergus Falls. We approach 2.5 minutes remaining. Now again, Oren, she's going to take the ball. She puts a kick right on, but Wangan is there. So Oren, after scoring a goal, she's feeling it. 2:08 left. And the kick up to midfield, taken by Burnett. Now giving chase is Perry. Perry catches up with it and still has it. Leaves a pass back, and Pirates still fighting for it. And the Otters will come away with 1:40 remaining. Knudsen has the ball and is going to kick it off, and Otter, it'll come right back. Knudsen again with it. Makes a nice move, gets a pass, tried to get it up to Wangan. That's kicked right back by the Otters, and the ball will go out of play, and it'll be Pirate ball with 1:13 remaining. Well, checking back into the game will be Bella Rude. Also checking in will be Vegas. Now a kick for Knudsen. .40 seconds remaining. Fergus Falls leading 4-0. In the post-game show, we'll talk with Coach Sarah Reese, get her comments. Now Knudsen. Oh, she's run into. Knudsen hit the brakes and was run into by Rude. Just two players going after the ball. Good hustle by everybody, but unfortunately for Maddie Knudsen, she took the brunt of that collision. And that's going to be the ball game. 4-0 final. Fergus Falls comes away with the victory as they improve to 3-10 on the season, while the Crookston Pirates, they are going to drop to 1-9. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We'll have the post-game show. That's going to be coming up. Again, Crookston falls to Fergus Falls by a final score of 4-0. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the post-game show coming up right after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Welcome back to KROX Radio Stadium as the Crookston Pirates they fall by a score of 4-0 to Fergus Falls. And again, Fergus Falls, they scored 4 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. It was Bella Rude put Fergus Falls up. Crookston had a shot on goal 18 seconds in, and it was a quality scoring opportunity. But they weren't able, obviously, to get it into the net. But they had a lot of pressure in that first, I'd say, 8-10 minutes of the game. But then Fergus Falls kind of dominated the rest of the way. And but Bella Rude scored at the 4:20 mark to give Fergus Falls a 1-0 lead. And then it was back, each team had a couple pretty quality scoring chances. Before Fergus Falls added another goal. It was Abigail Schumann at the 28-15. She was able to score the second goal of the game, and Fergus Falls led 2-0. That was a score that they took into halftime. And then in the second half, it was Bella Rude scoring her second goal. That was the first, 30 minutes of the second half. Neither team scored. There were some scoring opportunities for both sides, but then Bella Rude was able to sneak behind a defender and knock one in, and it was a 3-0 lead for Fergus Falls. And then it was the fourth goal came from Avery Oren, and she solidified the victory for the Fergus Falls Otters. She scored with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left. And it's a 4-0 final here at in Crookston at KROX Radio Stadium. We're going to try to get an update for you on the tennis. Blake just went over there to check things out, so we'll pass that along as Crookston takes on Moorhead. Let's take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. We can tell you in baseball, the Minnesota Twins beat Texas 4-0. Byron Buxton, the Buck Truck. He had a solo home run and a 3-run home run as the Twins beat the Rangers 4-0. And coming up tonight in high school volleyball on KROX Radio, we'll have Red Lake Falls at Sacred Heart. 7 o'clock is the pre-match coverage. 7:30 or so will be the first serve. And in volleyball, just got two results texted to us. In 7th grade volleyball, it was Crookston winning by a score of beat Red Lake Falls 2-1. And in 8th grade volleyball, it was Crookston winning by a score of 2-0. So Crookston takes both of those. And as we take a look at other things on the sports schedule for tonight, obviously a busy night on Thursday night. That's usually volleyball night, and that is no different here on this beautiful Thursday evening as the Crookston, around the area. Other games, Climax Fishers at Norman County East, Ulan Hitterdal, Bagley's at Fertile Bell Trammy. Warren Alvarado Oslo is at Red Lake County Central. Stephen Argyle's at the Northern Freeze. War Road at East Grand Forks. Lake of the Woods at Thief River Falls. Roseau at Kitson County Central. Wendymack at Foston. Lake Park Audubon at Ada Borup West. Park Christian at Monoma Nawabin. Badger Greenbush Middle River at Goodridge Grigla. Barnesville's at Dilworth Glendon Felton, just to name a few matches tonight. And we're now joined by the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Sarah Reese. And Coach, you had to be happy with how your team came out. I wrote it down because I thought it was a pretty impressive way to start. 18 seconds into the game, you got a pretty good quality scoring shot on goal. And so you came out strong, and I'm sure you were pretty happy with how the girls came out and got a good start to the game.
Yes, we had a great quick shot, and I think that set the tone going into the first several minutes of the game. And considering on Tuesday that we had a bit of a flat start, I was really happy to see this game turn around and for us to get that quick shot off. And in the first half, I think we had 7 or 8 shots, whatever it was. But it was really nice to see the offensive pressure. And we changed our formation a bit to have a little more offensive opportunities. So I was happy to see the girls keep A, possession, and then B, be able to convert that into some shots. So that was really exciting to see that happen up top.
And I thought for the first, 8-10 minutes of the game, they did score a goal 4 minutes and 20 seconds in. But even with that, it was really their only shot they had in the first 10 minutes. They just were able to use some pretty good speed and got a good shot on. But I thought, had a lot of pressure on the offensive end.
Yeah, we played really well. I think most of the game really was played in the middle third. And they had some really quick forwards, and we played well. I think we had 2 or 3 scoring opportunities in the first half. One that it just went barely out on the left side, and then Brooklyn Waldell had one coming kind of across on the right side that we didn't put in the net. But the game very easily could have been 2-2. We have to remember that we have a 7th grader playing goalie who has never played in that position before, and she's just doing a stellar job. She's taking shots at a speed that she's not seen before. She's taking everything that we're telling her in practice and applying that to a game. And there's going to be just little things like that you just have to learn over time. You learn out of muscle memory, all of those things. And so there's situations on the breakaway in the second half where our defenders got beat and she came off the line, which is what we would want her to do, but a natural reaction is to back up. But as the goalie, we want you to stay low and wide and to keep going forward because it closes down the angle. It's a love-hate relationship with math, but it's all about the angles. And so those are just things that happen. So she is a super hard worker and is doing a very tough job and not in necessarily a situation that, anyone had planned for. And so we're thankful for her contributions and certainly miss her on the field because she'd been playing well on the field too. So hopefully we can get Shia back in there to be either splitting the time or Shia's back into the goalkeeping space. But nonetheless, I thought Cambry did a great job and she keeps improving. And those are just some things that happen when you have a new goalkeeper.
Yep. And I was going to mention, it seemed like she was a little more, each game she gets a little more aggressive and more comfortable, and she was very solid here, and you would think that she's been playing goalie for 5 years on varsity here, the way she played today.
Yeah, it's been really fun to see her confidence develop, and part of goalkeeping is you either got to decide that you're going to be the goalkeeper that's going to stay home and move on the line, or you're going to be that aggressive style goalkeeper, and similar to how Reese Swanson used to play, very aggressive. But the thing about being very aggressive is you control the space, and you control the tone of that whole 18-yard box when you're aggressive. And so I think that's going to be helpful for Cambria in the future, because she's a very aggressive player in terms of like owning the space. And so I think that's going to be really great as her confidence keeps building.
Fergus Falls, the one thing I was impressed with was their team speed. They had a lot of speed everywhere, and they have juniors, seniors, and you see a little difference on maybe the size and the speed, and that's something that you can't really prepare a team. I mean, you can try, but until you're running against them, you don't realize they were really quick.
Yes, they have historically been quick, and this year was no different. And our wide field, you really see that speed element when teams have multiple people. Usually, on every team, there's a couple people that are, quicker or whatever, but they have a whole host of girls that are, at least a head taller, and a head taller than me even. I'm looking up at them, and just really quick athletes. And so I think they were able to, take one step for every two of some of ours. And part of that is how we play the angles, right? Someone can be bigger and faster than you, but in the game of soccer, if you play the angles well, you can usually cut that space of where they're going. But yes, they definitely had a lot of speed, and I thought we cut that down for the most part. I mean, literally, when I look back on the game, most of it was played 30-30. Like, there just really wasn't that much action on either keeper, and so it was just kind of a circumstantial opportunity where they were able to get off shots, and we unfortunately in the second half weren't.
Yeah, and what were the thoughts at halftime? You trailed 2-0, but you also had several good quality scoring chances, and we won't talk about a few of them that were, but they missed a couple that were open net too. But so you had to be happy with how you were getting some pressure and just not able to find that net.
Yeah, at halftime we were really happy. Like, we changed the formation just before the game because we thought this formation would offer us some more offense, which has been a bit of a challenge for us. And so we have the personnel to be able to change the formation. Our girls are very adaptable that way, so I think that was good. And then at halftime, we just talked about, like, they executed it as we asked them to. We got the scoring opportunities that we were looking for, and we just weren't able to find the net. And so we at the halftime, we talked about our defense, making sure that they were staying in a line and not getting jagged, for lack of better words, because when we were getting too high or low, we weren't able to step into the ball. And so kind of that second pass, we were 2 steps behind and so forth. So we talked about that. And on offense, we really talked about checking to the ball. And Kira Daniels just played phenomenally tonight. She played phenomenally on Tuesday as well. Good things happen when your attackers check back to the ball and then are playmaking after that. So we told them more of the same. We need more of the same. And the second half, they settled in a little bit. Fergusville settled in a little bit and had a little bit of control, but they also played a little more run and gun, and that their speed was an element, and we were maybe not cutting the angles as tightly as we would like them to. But overall, I think we still had a good game. Brooklyn came out of the game with some kind of injury stuff that she's been working through. So we've had so many injuries that we've just kind of had to move people around and try and figure out the right mix at the right time. But we're making the best of it, and we keep moving. And I'm so thankful today that even though, the score was what it was, but the girls played all the way through the whole 80 minutes. So I'm very thankful for that.
That's one thing with these girls. They play hard from start to finish. You don't have to question that, and it shows you. And they're still doing everything they're supposed to and working their tails off. And that tells you something about the girls, too.
Yeah, we've talked about that. We had a few games where we maybe didn't put in all 80 minutes. And I said, we're just not going to be that team. Like, we're not doing that. And so we need to put all 80 minutes out, and then however it ends is how it is. And so happy to see that, on Tuesday and today that we did that.
Well, Coach, thanks for talking with us. Now you get to go to Hibbing, and used to be Mesabi East and Hibbing trip, but Mesabi East doesn't have a varsity girls team, so you're playing Hibbing on Saturday, and then you're down to the final week of the regular season?
Yeah, so tomorrow night we are going to Mesabi East to Aurora, and we're playing their JV. Our JV team is playing their JV team, and then we'll be in Hibbing on Saturday. The boys and the girls travel, so that's just kind of a fun thing that literally has been happening for 3 decades, and ever since the program's inception, really. And so that's exciting. And then yes, next week is the end of our regular season, which just seems so odd to say out loud because it's gone real fast. It's like, wait a second, we got X, Y, and Z to do. So we will have a really tough game against Bemidji, and then we'll have a game against Walker, which again, like, opportunity to be successful there, and then we will go into sections.
Yep. Well, Coach, thanks for talking with us, and hopefully it'll be a good trip out east, and best of luck during the final games of the regular season.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is Coach Sarah Reese. We thank her for joining us here in the post-game show. Again, the Fergus Falls Otters come away with a 4-0 victory over the Crookston Pirates. And Blake, do you have an update on tennis? What? Pirates won 6-1. They beat Moorhead, and we'll have pictures, story, Coach Gunderson's comments on our website, just like we'll have here. Pictures from this game, Coach Reese's comments. If you missed them, we'll post them up on our website as well. You can check that out, KROXAM.com, and click on sports. That should about do it. Again, later here on KROX, we're going to have some high school volleyball at Sacred Heart taking on the Red Lake Falls Eagles. That'll be actually just starting here in a few minutes, the pregame show. And then the first serve scheduled for 7:30. Tomorrow on KROX Radio, we have a doubleheader. We'll first start it off with Crookston Pirate volleyball. They take on Climax Fisher. And then after that, we will have Crookston Pirate football hosting Ada Borup West. So that's what's coming up. And, of course, football, since they're at home, we'll have that on KROX TV as well. That should about do it. Again, the final score here from KROX Radio Stadium. It was the Fergus Falls Otters 4, Crookston 0. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great evening and a great weekend, everybody. You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics on the KROX video stream. It's brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Grove Mechanical, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston Public School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, along with the Crookston and Foston Eye Clinics, all bringing you Crookston Pirate video stream on KROX.